I'm the Greek.
And I'm John Pentagon.
And we are the best damn poll in the land. You can check us out at www.thebestdampole.com. We are a collection of fans from all over the country that vote in our own top 25 poll.
Every week,
the fans make their voice heard. We believe that the AP poll and the coaches poll are absolutely bogus, and that the fans deserve a right to vote and determine who plays in the national championship game.
Right.
First of all, big shout outs. We got to do some big shout outs.
Right.
Big shout out to Bill for Vols, a YouTube favorite, big Tennessee fan, one of the best sports fans that I personally know.
Super fan.
Bill, you are absolutely the inspiration for this video. Another big shout out to Dan Dockich. Kyle is producer of the Dan Dockich Show on 1070 AM Indianapolis. Thanks for having us on. And a big shout out to Teddy DePay for actually getting us on the radio and all the legwork you've done.
Michigan sucks.
All right, so we're going to start off right where what we do best, and what we do best is our top 25. We're going to do the top 10 because YouTube has a 10-minute time limit, and it's got to be quick and painful, much like Ron Zook's tenure at Florida. All right, so number one this week, Alabama 4-0. Telling you what, they survived a scare against Arkansas. If Ryan Mallett figured out that his players were actually wearing the red uniforms, they might be talking about a different story. But right now, Alabama number one.
That's right. Number two, The Ohio State University, coming off a big shellacking of the Ypsilanti Correctional Community College Pigeons. Ron English, 0-16. Terrell Pryor, huge game. Huge game.
6 touchdowns.
6 touchdowns, 4 in the air, 1 on the ground, and 1 receiving.
Absolutely astonishing. Good game by him.
Yes, sir.
Number 3, Boise State is 3-0. They took care of business against Oregon State. For those of you thinking that this was Boise State's last opportunity to impress voters,
Think again.
I think you're wrong. Nevada's a good team, and Boise State, they handle their business. They're looking at the BCS title berth.
That's right. Up next is Oregon, which is Algonquin for Land of Many Ugly Jerseys. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
They managed to hold off Arizona State, 41 to, excuse me, it was 42 to 31.
Yeah.
You're
up late that night because the Pac-10 doesn't kick off games before 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Jesus, H on a crutch. All right, number 5, Texas Christian University. They dispatched Southern Methodist. You might be familiar with them as the team that Craig James brought down. Not to be confused with Texas Tech and his whiny-ass son.
Death penalty.
Death penalty. But actually, TCU handled business. Andy Dalton's looking good. And TCU, hey, that Mountain West Conference is shaping up to be a good one. And TCU has a shot at BCS title as well.
Coming in number 6, Nebraska, who staved off South Dakota State.
What is in the water in the Dakotas, man?
Man, FCS is putting out some pain this year. They are bringing it. They are bringing it.
But Nebraska survived.
17-3. They held on for the victory.
You only win the games in front of you.
Exactly.
Number 7, my beloved University of Florida at 4-0. We pasted Kentucky as usual. And Kentucky fans, if you think that one hurt, wait till they take away all your games when you go on probation for having John Calipari as your head coach. Okay.
That's right.
So yeah, we totally dispatched them. Trey Burton, 6 touchdowns. Awesome job.
Right, Oklahoma was next, 31 to 29 with their victory. Each week they've digressed.
No, they have. They've slid back a lot.
Yeah.
I know Trey and Tien Sooner not liking that one too much, but yeah, they're still in the top 10.
They are, number 8.
Number 9, Stanford, looking really good. Blew out the Irish, and I don't think it could have happened to any better coach than Brian Kelly for screwing his kids over at Cincinnati. You're getting what you deserve, buddy.
I agree. And finally, Auburn in at number 10 after beating South Carolina and the old ball coach. Great game, fantastic game, down to the wire. Cam Newton.
War Newton.
War Eagle.
Fig Newton.
Big Newton. I think I saw a laptop.
Hey, Gator Sweetie, you know what I want to say. Anyway, yeah, Auburn looked good. Cam Newton looked good. And that brings us to our best, the player of the week, our offensive player of the week, which is
Cam Newton.
And it's decided by the fans. They vote on it every week, and Cam Newton is our winner. Cam went 16 for 21 for 158 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also ran the ball 25 times, 176 yards for each scores.
Huge game.
54-yarder.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing. Got the old ball coach to chuck his visor.
Oh, yeah, and many other things.
Oh, man, I wish they'd have had him mic for that game.
That's right.
Our defensive player of the week, again, voted by the fans, by the members of our board.
Akeem Ayers from UCLA. Hey.
Man, that dude was all over the place.
With 6 tackles, 2 for a loss, 1 pick, 1 forced fumble, and a sack. Unbelievable. brought the demise of Texas.
I was shocked. I was shocked.
Unbelievable.
You think that shooting at UT had anything to do with the loss to UCLA? I'd blow my face off with an RPG if I lost to UCLA.
Into the left.
Oh, wait. Here's a banner. Oh, yep, Matt Brown rented a banner. It says, "You guys are assholes." Anyway, like to do a little segment here. We like to acknowledge our great posters that are on our website, which is www.thebestdampole.com. Our poster of the week was Vespula.
That's right.
Georgia Tech fan, Georgia Tech graduate, doctor.
Doctor, a weapons specialist, that's right, and a female,
Yeah.
we might add. Our females on this site are on point.
Absolutely, they kick ass, and they will go toe-to-toe with any guy that wants to come on our board and talk smack with our girls.
That's
our
right.
ladies rock.
Yes, they do.
All right, we're going to switch now to our, really, the shocking game of the week. We hit on it earlier. Texas got crushed.
34 to 12.
By UCLA in their own crib, man. That's pretty bad.
That is bad.
That's bad. 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers.
65 rushing yards by Texas.
You got to be able to rush the ball to keep pressure off your young quarterback. And Matt Brown, if you're listening, which I doubt, but anyway, if you're listening, the only reason you're still number 16 in the coaches poll is because 8 more fucking coaches have to play you. That's the only reason why. Fix the running game, win some ball games. We're going to get to our version of the Heisman, but we can't call the Heisman because of lawyers. So we call it the best damn player of the year.
That's right.
And our top 5 right now would be number 1 is Denard Robinson.
Shoelace.
Yeah, easy there, Keller. Number 2 is Kellen Moore.
That's right, Kellen Moore. Number 3 is Terrell Pryor from Ohio State. Number 5 is Colin Kaepernick from.
Number 4.
Oh, excuse me. Number 4 is Colin Kaepernick from Nevada.
And number 5, Andrew Luck from the Stanford. Andrew Luck looking pretty good.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's get to our big games this weekend. Some huge ones. Let's start off with number 9, Stanford, and number 4, Oregon.
Ooh, I am taking Oregon in this one. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a blinding game with those ugly jerseys for the Cardinal, but I think Oregon's going to win. Stanford's going to put up a good fight, though.
Yeah, I think Stanford has a great defense, and I think their offense is pretty good, but I got to go with the crowd noise. Eugene gets crazy.
Oh, yeah.
The fans are nuts. The uniforms are horrible, but the football's pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully they kick this one off, before midnight. I don't know.
Exactly.
We're going to go to number 11, Wisconsin, and number 23, Michigan State. First of all, our condolences and our congratulations for Coach D'Antonio coming back after the heart attack. He's going to be in the box this Saturday. I'm liking Wisconsin big, though, man. I think John Clay is filthy.
That's right. Deer
Nasty.
Blocko. John Clay can run.
Yeah, John Clay can run block. You hear that? Okay. So yeah, I'm liking Stanford. I'm liking Wisconsin pretty big in this game. 33-10 range. Really do. We got the Red River Shootout. Number 22 Texas and number 8 Oklahoma. Actually, this is done at the Dallas County Fair.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
I'm going to go with Oklahoma.
You want to flip a coin?
Yeah, let's flip a coin.
I don't know.
Oklahoma in this one, I think.
Yeah, I got to go with Oklahoma too. I don't think Texas can stay on the field with them unless they found a running game, and I don't think they can do that in a week, not with the talent that they have. Biggest game of the week, number 7 Florida at number 1 Alabama. If you'd have told me 3 weeks ago that we actually had a shot in this game, I'd have laughed at you and said, "Get off the drugs, son."
Watch that Arkansas game film, because they exposed Alabama in a few areas.
I'm telling you what, I'm going with Florida. I know, big shock, right, guys? I am going with Florida. I do think we have the defense to beat Alabama. I think we can slow Trent Richardson and Mark Ingram down enough to where our offense actually has a chance to score some points.
Yeah.
I think we win 28-20. I know you disagree with me.
I'm going to say Bama in that one. I'm going to say 28-21. It's going to be a great game, though. Hands down, great game.
Well, we'd like to thank y'all for joining us this week. We'll be back next week, and maybe the production quality will be a little bit better. We spare no expense here. We got the camera because he smokes a lot of cigarettes.
There you go.
Marlboro, rock and roll. All right, guys, take it easy. We'll catch you next week. I'm the Greek.
I'm John Pentagon.
www.thebestdampole.com.